Hello and welcome to Small Golds, American Silver Eagle sales update for the month of January 2017. Well, U.S. Mint posts strong American Silver Eagle sales in January. We're going to go through some charts, the gold silver ratio, the silver to gold sales ratio, and then put all this into historical context. So January American Silver Eagle sales topped 5 million for the third year in a row. U.S. Mint sold 5,127,500 American Silver Eagles in January. That was the sixth highest January total in the coin's history. We'll see some charts on that. The U.S. Mint sold those 5.1 million Silver Eagles in January. That was down 13.5% from last January when the U.S. Mint sold 5,926,500 Silver Eagle coins. The largest amount of Silver Eagle coins ever sold in January was in 2013 when 7.498 million American Silver Eagles were sold. Let's take a look at the chart. Well, you can see since 2011 is really when Silver Eagles started to take off in the month of January. Prior to that, even though you had the financial crisis in 2008, 2009, gold was picking up a bit more, as we'll see, of the investment and collector dollars from the U.S. Mint. It wasn't until silver really caught that bid in 2011 that silver sales at the U.S. Mint took off, and then when the price dropped, as you can see in these years here, 12, 13, 14, 15, the January sales have been basically over 5 million every year, other than in 2000, I think it was 14, where they were slightly lower. But as you can see, they topped 6 million in 2012, 2013, 2014, 7.4 million in 2013. So sales in January have now, over the last 6-7 years, really come shooting out of the gate at a very fair pace. In a record year in 2015, though, they were not as strong as they were in 2013. So January doesn't necessarily indicate the sales for the year, although in order to have a good year, you do have to have a good January. Please remember, if you enjoy these podcasts and you'd like them to continue, please help out Small Gold by subscribe. Well, you can subscribe monthly via PayPal, or you can donate Bitcoins. And thank you very much to all of you who have been paying your donations through the website or through the YouTube channel, where I list the links where you can donate to Small Gold. Also, please check out our merchants. You can buy emergency food through Small Gold. There's an Amazon link if you want to buy anything through Amazon. Small Gold gets a small commission if you do indeed purchase from the merchants featured on the Small Gold website, including your American Silver Eagles. So if you'd like to buy American Silver Eagles, you can do so. I'll leave some links below. You can compare pricing and shipping at a number of prominent silver bullion dealers. You can also buy gold bullion through the Small Gold site or through the links below this podcast. Those you don't know, the American Silver Eagle is the most popular silver eagle coin in the world. It came out in 1986 and has sold about 500 million of them since then. And it is basically a reproduction on the front part of the Liberty Walking half dollar that was minted from 1917 to 1946, and the back has the eagle, which is why it's called the American Silver Eagle. It is a 9993 pure coin silver versus most silver coins, which are 9949s. So it has a little bit of copper in it to balance out the silver. Now, American Silver Eagles, as we mentioned, the big year, the best year was 2015 when they sold 47 million. The year before that, they sold 44 million. And the year before that, they think they sold about 40 million. So you had that ratcheting up of sales. But last year, we saw a drop off to 37.7 million, which was a 20% decline from the record year of 2015. We'll see what happens in 2017. The price of silver has been fluctuating. There's a live chart there as we speak. The price is about $17.54. Now let's look at the gold silver ratio. The gold silver ratio, silver is taking quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. It's been up every week since the beginning of the year, since January, and the gold silver ratio has dipped now below 70 to 1, where was basically all last year. I'd like to talk about quickly is the silver to gold sales ratio, which I calculate as the number of 1 ounce American Gold Eagle coins and the 1 ounce American Silver Eagle coins, and how many Silver Eagle coins are sold versus how many Gold Eagle coins. And as we noticed, the silver sales were quite robust at record levels for the past few years, and that was seemed to be the choice of people buying bullion products from the U.S. Mint was silver. They were spending as much money on silver as they were on gold, which meant they were buying enormous amounts of silver, because as you can see, the silver to gold ratio is 70 to 1. So that means they were buying at least 70 times more silver as they were gold. And in some years, we'll see in a chart below, they bought over 100 times more silver than they did gold. Last year, that trend kind of reversed. Look down at the chart here. As gold picked up in the second half of the year, and silver really kind of stayed flat after opening up out of the gate very strong in 2016. I guess as the price ratcheted up from $13-14 an ounce all the way up to 20, that kind of killed the rally in sales. Gold rose less dramatically, and also gold fell less dramatically, and gold sales were very steady throughout the year. And here's the chart where you can see the U.S. Mint selling in 2008, 2009, 2010 about 25 to 30 to 1 American Silver Eagles to American Gold Eagles. And then in those years, you can see silver starts to take off in terms of sales. And in 2014, the U.S. Mint sold 106 times more American 1 ounce Silver Eagles versus American Gold Eagles. That number dropped to 46 to 1 last year, and in January that number was 59.28 to 1, which means that the ratio has gone up. But January generally sees a huge month in American Silver Eagles sales because the dealers load up on them, and they don't necessarily load up as much, although January is traditionally a strong month, as we'll see tomorrow, in American Gold Eagle sales. But January Silver Eagle sales tend to be larger proportionally than the Gold Eagle sales. So we'll see what happens in February as we move through the year. And that about does it. Tomorrow we're going to do the American Gold Eagles, then we'll have the American Gold Buffalo sales, and then we'll cover the new Effigy Mounds America the Beautiful coin, as well as another episode in the series, Small Gold series, on the CIA and gold. We'll be covering the year 1972, the first year after the U.S. went off the gold standard. And after that, we'll continue to bring you the top gold and silver stories of the week and of the month. So thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe to Small Gold and to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much.